account on GitHub.
Yeah, everybody should have account. What is the Git and GitHub? So Git and GitHub, two things are there. So Git is actually source version control tool. What is a source version control tool? When many people are working all together in a team, you have to maintain the version of the source code. Are you following me? So, hey, why we need to maintain the version of the source code? Tell me. In one project, there may be 10 people are working. Am I right? So whatever changes everybody is doing, you have to track it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
We need
yes.
to track it because sometime you might do some mistake. You might delete your code. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to maintain the history of it, version of it. If something happened wrong, right? There is many reason behind it, and you may have many customer altogether. Every customer may be using different version of the source code, right? So source version control tool is source version control is one of the very challenging job, I would say. Hmm? So
So
there are
basically,
many.
it's like a backup, like continuous
Yeah, you
backup,
can see, right? Yeah, backup, of course, and daily backup, you would say.
daily backup. Okay.
So what you need to do if you want, the question is what is the difference between Git and GitHub? Clear? So Git is basically it is a software through which you can manage the version of the source code, and GitHub is a SaaS, software as a service, through which GitHub what does? GitHub internally uses Git, but it helps end user to access this Git through the internet. Got my point? So on GitHub is a service, right? On top of it. Similarly, we have Bitbucket. Mhm. Are you following me? This is also based on, hello, this is the GUI, right? If anybody wants to maintain the source code on the internet, you can use Bitbucket as well. Then GitLab, and there is many more. I don't know all, right? So these are based on Git, but we have other like CBS, right? I was using CBS in the beginning, like 2005. Then SBN, I started to use in 2006. Are you with me? Only these are there are many more, right? Clear case is from the IBM. Uh,
So what is this you're talking about? CVS, SVN?
all are the source version control tool.
Oh, okay.
Git is the latest one. Mhm. Serena, right? Harvest, many more, right? Mm, you got a point? I don't know all. Mhm. These you can Git one is the latest one, right? So if you want to manage your source code, you have to make an account on Git. And making an account on Git is a cup of tea. Anybody can go and make it, right? Say yes.
Sir,
Hello.
do people still use the the
Who is
software
using?
that you were talking about earlier? The list that you
Which
provided?
software? Yeah, yeah. If your company is using old project, right? You are working with old project, so I see very rarely, right? I have seen recently CBS, SBN, right? Clear case.
But you
So
still see it, though, right?
yeah, yeah, but it's very rarely because sometimes you have to work on some old project, right? Because once you get a job, you cannot say I can work only with latest project and latest technology, right? Because you have to survive it. So they can offer you any kind of job. Got it?
How
And
much
you
of
don't
a
have any
difference can?
choice. Pardon?
How much of a difference is there between CVS and GitHub?
Uh, it's not much, but little bit. It's kind of if you can drive one car, you can drive the other car as well. Concepts are
That's what I was.
similar. Yeah, yeah,
Because
not a,
Bitbucket and Git are pretty similar.
yeah, even GitLab.
I think the core is Git for them, is it or not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Base is Git for all. So if you know
For all of them?
GitLab, for all this I'm talking about, this is the old thing. They are not using Git. They are not based on Git, right?
Oh, that's what I
All,
was thinking.
yeah, and done. Okay, so first of all, you have to make an account. To create an account, you have to just enter a few information. Are you following me? Email ID. I'm not showing you, right? Or if you want, you can make new. Doesn't no, it will not take much time. Oh, I may have already. I don't know. You can make it right. They do. I can make techno hunk 100. Let me try. Techno hunk 100. .gmail.com.
Sir, is it GitHub or Git only?
I'm using GitHub. Git is internally used, right?
Okay.
You see, Git is there already by default, right? I'm talking about GitHub. GitHub is a GUI through which you can access the Git over the internet. I'm doing the same job. Clear? So
Yes.
they are providing GUI to you, and you can just keep some password. Password is
I already have an account for this.
yeah. So create an account, and you can give the username, right? The username, email, username, right? The username I'm giving the same, right? It would be easy to remember. Techno100, and then continue. Type wife for yes. Please solve this puzzle, verifying that you are human. Click start to puzzle. Pick the spiral galaxy. Done. Pick the spiral galaxy. What is this? Account create. My account is created. Got it? Yep. You're almost done. We sent a last. Okay. I have to open this email. Yes, you know. Yes, please open it. So you can go and enter this number. Hey, I hope I'm making myself clear. How many team member will be working with? 5. You can do the student. Okay, that's fine. Continue. My account is created. So tell me, uh, whatever I have done so far, do you think it's a big deal? No.
No.
You can select certain option. You should not bother about, right? Much. So I have done this much. Just talking about the benefit of it and click on it. Account is created. I hope everybody understand this much.
Yes, sir.
Hello. I've
Yes,
created it
sir.
after a long time. After that, what you can do, I don't know. Teacher, I don't know. I don't know student teacher what thing is, but it's okay. You can click on, first thing which we have to do is we have to create a repository. Give me a second. Okay, that I did. Hey, where I clicked it, signed as this. You got it? After that, you see a repository, people? Yeah. Hmm. So in one repository, you can upload multiple projects. Clear? See, yes, it's clear to me. Yeah. So I'm just creating a repository, right? To upload my project. Allow me. So you can click on the new button. You are following me or not? You can make it private and public. Public means it would be available to everybody. Private means it would be available to only the user whom you have added as a collaborator. You can give the repository name. What name you want to give? Any guess? You can give like movies. People not replying. Movies, MBC app. So you got it.
Yes, got it.
I'm just
Mine
making a
doesn't have
repository
the new
owner.
option.
So you can you want to make public or private? I want to make public so that everybody can access it, right?
Yep.
And you can add add ignore file. Add ignore file means sometime you don't want to push your file. So those file you can make entry over here which you don't want to push. Choose license. I'm not interested in that. You can. Why it's not? Why
We are
it's
not
not
creating a
highlighting?
repository. We're waiting for you to create so we can fork.
Pardon? Yeah, I'm making public. Knowingly, I'm doing.
I'm saying we're not creating it with you.
What we are not creating?
Should we follow you and create as well, or?
No, no, no. That's fine. You can do it later. When I'm saying this option is not coming, I can add it later. No problem. Create repository. People, my one repository is created. My repository name is this. And main is the name of the branch. Under one repository, you will have many branches. So my branch name is what right now? Main. Hello. Because in one repository for same code, you can have multiple copy. So branch means one copy of it. Is clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Now what you need to do, I'll show you how you can upload your code from here to there. Fine. So to upload your code, you can go to this and you can copy this URL. If you don't understand, let me know. Okay. I copied it. Yes. And what next you can do? People tell me if you don't understand. Hey, if you want to, deal with Git as your computer, you have to install Git client. What? Git client, so that you can work from terminal. Otherwise, Git is already installed as a plugin in your Eclipse and IntelliJ. But I want to show you from terminal. Because terminal is you should know terminal and with GUI all, right? So you can download Git. Git client for Windows, Git client for Mac. I hope you can do it. It's not a big deal. You have to download one exe file. Can you see these people? You have to
Yes.
reply. Download for
Yes,
Windows.
sir.
Click, 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 click. When you do it, automatically it will install. So after that, see, I'm going to F drive, right? F drive, and here you can make a folder. Folder name is um, Git 2021. I'm just folder is there already, right? 2022. It's okay. Just make it. With me. Then you can use Git command. Which command? Git. And you are saying, I want to clone my project. Clone means I want to make a copy of my remote, remote project which you have just created. Confused? Let me show you again. This is the repository which I have created over here. Name is this. I want to clone this repository. Copy this HTTPS. You can copy with HTTPS and SSH. I'm not using SSH. Otherwise, you have to set up it, right? I'm using HTTPS one. And then you can do git clone. Git clone means I want to make copy of this repository at my local computer. Enter. People are able to see?
Yes.
I am able to make the copy of it. And you see in this folder is created. Which folder? Repository folder. You can go inside it. After that, you do dir. You see in this, it seems like there is no file. Am I right? But there would be some file inside it. Let me show you. Can you see this? .git folder and readme.md. You tell me which project you want to. This is your local repository, and this local repository is already connected with remote repository. Yes, you know.
Yes.
People
Yes.
not
Yes.
lying. So which project you want to connect with this? You would say, I want to connect my project, this one. My dear friends, if you want to connect this project over there, what you need to do? Simply those files you can copy and paste in your folder. Automatically it will connect with that. What I said? Copy these two files. Hey, whatever thing you have cloned over here, we have two things. Either you can copy this whole project file into that. What I said? Either you can copy everything over here, or you can copy these two files. You .git and this file, copy and paste over here. You understand or you got confused? I want
Got
My
confused.
local repository,
It's completely
like here I
different.
cloned it, right? Cloned means this is tracking my remote repository. Are you following me? You see these files are there. So you want your source code should be whatever you will add in this file parallel to it. Those things will be tracked with the remote, right? It will be synced with the remote. You think like this. So you have two options. Either you can copy all this file from this project to this folder, or you can copy this two important file. I mean, two important, not I would say .git. This folder you can copy and paste over here. Then what is the benefit of it? Gandhi, if you copy this .git folder, then this project will be synced with the remote repository.
Our
Got it or you got
current, our
confused?
current, our current, current project.
Okay, I'm trying to do it parallelly with
No,
you.
no, do it later. Once see and understand, okay? Recording is there, then you can follow it and do it. Gandhi.
Okay.
So see,
But once you
what I
create a
did.
repository in a folder, can you change
Yeah,
it like that from the, okay? Is it gonna
you
change it
can do
also there in the terminal, I guess?
anything you can do. Simply copy the .git folder and paste it inside the project. Fine.
Where
After
exactly do
that,
you mean paste it?
paste
Oh,
means
if you
once
already
you
did it.
paste it, yeah, it will be synced with that. Let me show you.
Yeah, well, I don't know
After
where.
pasting it over here, can you see this?
Oh, okay.
Go to this
Yeah, okay.
folder, CMD. Now do git status. Good git status means it will show you what changes you have. You see, it's saying, you see, the red means these changes are at your local machine, but are not on the remote. Are you following me? I'm just deleting this, zip file. I don't want. Again, I'm telling you what git status is doing. Gandhi.
Checking the status.
It is just checking what file you have at your local repository and it is not on remote. So these are we copy paste, right? These are in our project. Are you following me? Now these changes you want to push on your remote repository. Yeah. So what you need to do? You
Git
guys are
push.
not playing.
Git,
Yeah, something like that. First of all, you see
Or git init.
this is your local project. Okay. So let me make a small diagram. First, and there is a two repository of it. One is called local repository. First of all, your project was on remote repository. And when you did git clone, then what happened? This project exact copy was created at your local computer, and that is called, I forget it.
Git
That is
client.
called local repository, right?
Okay.
What? Local. So you have two copy, remote repo and local repo, right? And this is called working area, the code where you are copying, right? So what you need to do first, and in between local repository and working area, there is another area, you can say. This is called staging area. The staging area comes between what? Any guess? It comes between working area. Working area means the code on which you are working. So where it comes, please? Any guess? Nobody is helping me.
Where it comes mean, you said between local and remote repository,
Yeah. So you need to understand
different
how this.
versions.
Yep, yep. Let me show you with the help of practical example. I'm not in hurry. Okay. So this is your staging area. Nice. Staging area. If you have any question, query, please ask. So first see, your file is in working area, right? So how you will push your changes over here? First of all, you will add your file into staging area. Gyandeep, how? You have to use a command. Red means it is in your working area. When you do git add, you are saying I want to add which file. You can choose the file name or you can use add dot. Dot means I want to add my all the file in current folder. Where? Adding all the files from current
What does
folder. Any
staging
guess?
exactly mean again?
Pardon?
Staging, what does it mean? Like,
Staging means area, which comes between local repository and working area. Okay. So I'm adding all the file from current folder into help me staging area. Clear? Please, you should help me. So how you can do that?
Git.
You have to do git add dot. When your file will go into staging area, then if after that you use git status command, you see it is showing in green color, right? Green color means these files are in the staging area, right? After that, you want to push your code into staging area means your files are green. Now you want to push into local repository. So you can use which command? Git push command. Git push
Not
means,
local, you mean remote repository.
sorry. Here we have to use git commit. Git commit. Commit means you want to push your code from staging area into local repository. Git commit. I want to commit my changes. And -m means you want to give some comment, right? Why you are pushing your code into local repository? Why you are committing it, right? Why? So I would say 1-to-1 mapping. Make sense? Here
But
we
your
should
code
write.
is already in local repository, isn't it? In local repository and
No,
you're
no,
coming with
no,
remote?
no, 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 no. You are not following me.
Okay, I'm
It is
confused.
not in. It is not in local repository, man. When you use git add, it is in staging area. From staging area, you have to commit into local repository using this command.
Local
And
means our computer.
local means at our computer, right?
Yeah.
So staging area, working area, all are at your computer. So let's try this option.
Okay.
Now your code is in local repository, and if you use git status, nothing is showing, right? It is saying your branch is ahead of this branch, right? Origin main by one commit, right? What you need to do now? You want to what you want to do, man? You want to push your changes to the remote. Meena, are you following me or you got confused between all the commands? Git
No, sir,
push.
following you.
Okay, let's use this command, git push. This will come by the practice. Nobody can remember it. Like when you use git command, git push command, what it's trying to do is it is trying to push your code from this local to hello
Remote repository.
remote repository. But here is showing the error. Why? Because you are trying to push it with your technohunk 100 username, right? But right now already I have pushed my code against java hunk 2020. That's why it's saying 403 means this user does not have any you cannot push your code with the help of this user. Clear on this? So what we need to do? We're not replying.
Change the username.
Yeah, we have to change the username, right? So in order to do it, I have to stop my sharing. Give me a second. But I'll show you, okay, for you how you can do that. A pause recording.
Yes, sir.
So do you think it makes sense to do versioning for the binary file? No, it does not make sense, right? That's why I have created a dot ignore and dot file is not showing here. You want to see the dot file? Say
What
yes.
is the binary file?
Binary files are file which is generated after compilation of your source code. For example, Java file is converted into
Oh, okay, gotcha.
class file that is called binary file. And
Yeah.
when you create a jar and war of this project, okay, this project will be jar and war. It depend on packaging. So when you run, when you make a build of it, it will create a war of it. You want to see how to get war? Yeah. So here you can go and Maven and you can go to run as. Can you see this? Maven install, or you can go to the configuration and here you can type, uh, here you can type the not target, the target which you want to do. Maven option is not coming. Here you can type Maven build, click on that. Why is not coming? Give me a second. No, you can build from here as well. So
What
or
is
you
the
can
difference between the regular Java build and Maven build?
regular Java build only compiles your source code into class file, but it does many more things. It can run your test cases, integration test case. You
With
can
Maven?
yeah, you can make a jar and war of it, right? So altogether, many things is available for you. Like here, I'm doing Maven
But
install.
Java can also create a jar file, doesn't it?
No,
When you build it.
no. It won't do automatically. You have to use some tool like Ant and Maven for that. So, hey, can you see this, people? Oh, in Target we have war file. Can you see this? So many things, man. And this is the bundle, and this is the before bundle. But you see, I have many things all together. Yes, you know. This is called binary. So tell me, this you can generate anytime, right? And always this is going to be changed. Do you think it makes sense to track binary file? No, at all, right? So in order to skip it, what I did, Yandip, I created this
Git ignore file.
dot ignore file. In this, I just added this
Dot
entry.
slash target.
Yeah, dot means current directory slash target. In current, I want to skip this. So after this, let's use this command, right? Which command? Git status, right? After it, hello, it's showing git ignore. Spelling is okay, right? Give me a sec. Why showing dot git ignore? It's not ignore. Give me a sec. Dot. Okay.
What is the
Here,
purpose of binary file?
binary file. Why you get a binary file? If you want to deploy your application, you have to make a
Yeah.
binary. Why you deploy the source code? Source code, Java does not understand. He understands only class file. So you have to, when you want to run your project, you have to always make the class file, binary file of it. You got it now?
Okay, so we don't need that in. So
Yeah.
every time you
I'm
build it, then it creates a binary
yeah.
file.
I'm just adding git ignore. How? See, git add and file name. Clear? And you can commit it. What? Ignore file, right? I'm just adding, a particular file. Then you can do git push. Git push means you want to push to the remote repository. But still it's coming. Let's add all. Okay. After that, I make changes. Why is showing this much file? I'm okay. Actually, I think I just built it. That's why. So again, git add dot means I want to add all the files. So commit. What changes I have done, man? Any guess? Change in main file. Hmm? Comment, right? Then what you have to do next after pushing it? Sorry, after commit, you have to use git push command. And you can say, you can see here your versioning is maintained over here. People, can you see this? Meena, we have 3 commit. Why? Because I have committed it 3 times. It will show you each and everything, right? First commit was 27 minutes ago. Then 16 minutes ago. Then just 1 minute ago. And you can see all the changes, right? First time it was initial commit when you created, remote repository. Second time one-to-one mapping and just ignore file.
Can
And
you
can
can you
you
again show
what?
step by step because going too
Yeah,
fast?
yeah, I can show you. Yeah, we have to
So
do a
first
lot,
of
right?
all, can you show us how
Let's
you connect it to the server? I mean, how you connect your computer to the Git?
In order to do that, first of all, we have to make a clone. When you make a clone, right? I did it in this folder.
Yeah.
When you
So
make the clone,
when I tried to follow you thing right
no,
now,
that's okay. Wait,
it
somebody else
says
can do the practical. I can help you, right? No need to do
okay.
theoretically. No worries, I'll come to that. After that, again, I'm doing one change, right? Let's do my push my other changes. So here I'm just creating a file. Please just track it now, man. And what this file is doing, nothing. Here I'm saying system.out hello Git. Hello, Mr. Git. Okay. Now I'm not going to do fast. Let's do as slowly. Okay. Hello, Mr. Git. Hey, I did the change. You'll come to the terminal. Gandhi, what command you have to use? Git status. So Again, see, I was
So
thinking
Git
it will
status means
skip
what's the difference between your local repository
your
and your
local.
Oh,
actual.
No. Your
the
staging
changes
area.
you just made.
Yeah, staging area and local repository. It's showing that difference.
What
Oh,
what
See
what mean?
here, your current working directory and your local
Local repository.
repository.
Okay. So
It's
what's the
showing
difference
difference.
between staging and local repository?
Staging area is just coming between working area and your local repository, right? So this is
It's
the process.
between.
If you
Okay.
want to add your file, commit your file, you have to first of all add into the staging area, and then these changes you can. So benefit
What's
is
the purpose
if
of
your
it
code
though?
is,
Then
pardon,
what's the purpose of it?
purpose. Purpose
Of
is
having staging area? Or
purpose
what's
is
the
you should not directly commit into it, right? Because if some mistake is there, right, then you know it would be difficult to roll back your changes. If in the staging area, right? So you can easily roll back your changes, right? Otherwise, if you commit it, you have to roll back your commit, right? So this is just a facility, given to you. You got it? Sometime what happen? Hello.
okay? Yes.
Sometime I'll show you the benefit of it. Sometime you will pull the code, right? When you pull the code, it will come only in the local report. There is two commands, fetch and pull, right? I'll talk on that. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so benefit is staging area means it is just coming. You can just think it's just between local repo and this, simply that. So this is because when you add your file, it go in the staging area. If you want to push from staging area to local, you always do commit. Got it?
Okay.
When you do
When you say add, it goes to staging. When you say commit, it
staging
goes to.
area, yeah, and no version is because commit as a commit, every changes are identified by the commit, and one commit number is given to it, right? So when you add your file in the staging area, commit number is not given to it. It will be given, it means commit means it is your final changes which is ready to push.
Okay.
You think like this.
So
Staging
can
area
I
means it is
say?
temporarily.
So can I say when I say get add and the local repository has something different, then we show conflict because they're
No,
the
conflict
same
is this.
number.
The conflict I can explain to you separately.
Okay. Okay.
Where conflict is the important thing which always comes here and there, and you should know how
So
to
it just
resolve
doesn't
it.
come during staging area. It comes during.
Yeah. Conflict comes
Okay.
when multiple people are working. If you are only
Yeah.
working, conflict will never come. Do whatever you want to do, right? But conflict won't come at all.
But what I was thinking was when you're actually staging it, when you're saying get add, then they will show okay these are the conflicts that other
No,
users
no,
are
no,
working.
no,
But
no.
no, that
Conflict is
comes in
different
good
thing.
push, I think, not get add.
Conflict is different thing.
Okay.
There is a conflict. There should be some reason behind it. Why conflict is, right?
Yeah, some
One
other
one.
users are working.
Yeah.
What I was asking actually was when does conflict come in to play? Is it during Git add, like staging area, or is it in the
Conflict
local
you are talking about.
repository?
Conflict you are talking about.
Yes,
No. Conflict will come during the merge. When you are merging
the
your
merge. Okay,
remote, remote code, you are merging into local
remote.
repository,
Okay,
right?
a local
That
repository. Okay,
time it will come. Otherwise, it will not come at all.
okay.
Like here, when I added git ignore, it's not working. Reason I don't know. You see, when I'm doing it's showing target folder still. Even though I have added it in the dot git ignore, I don't know why it's not working. Let me check it again. Hmm, this is right. Why it's not working? Dot target. Just a second. Let's Google it. Ideally, it should work. I don't know. Oh, git ignore. File is not working. Git ignore file is text file that is okay. Ignore project. Dot git ignore file is placed to directly of the project. You can also create. Already I did it, right? My for git ignore dot git ignore dot git ignore. Why showing txt file? I did some mistake. Where is my repository? I lost it. Nothing, I'm just checking it. Dot ignore file extension is not there. Dot git ignore. So I'll check it, okay? Why it's not working. It's fine. So you understand, right? How to, if I want to push this changes, what I have to do first thing? After git status, you have to do git add. Are you following me? And you can just give the whole file name which you want to push. Is clear? Then which command? Then you can use git status again to check it. Can you see this? Green means Sachin.
Yes. Yes.
It is
It
in
is
staging
staging
area.
area. Yeah.
And now you can do git commit and -m. Whatever file is in the staging area, only it will go to the local repository, not the red one.
-m
And if you want to,
is a
yeah,
message. That is
-m
message, right?
means comment,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Comment. See, by mistake, suppose some file is added in the staging area. You want to, roll back from staging area to your working area. So you can use this command. And you see git status now. So what happened? Now both the files are read. Why? Because you just
You
pull it
adding
from,
back. Okay.
yeah. Again, I'm adding it. So it's fine. I would say don't mug it. Not possible. When you do it again and again, right? Then think you can remember it. Okay. Again, I'm going to add commit, right? Commit what? I will tell you, if you commit something wrong or you want to change your message, right? Aha. Hmm? Can you see this?
Okay.
Then you realize, oh my God, my comment is wrong. Are you following me? Eh,
Your comment
Your
is
code
wrong.
is in local, local repository, and you realize I put the wrong comment. I want to change my comment, right? On the commit. Are you following me, Sachin? You
Yes.
can do it. In order to do it, you can use, again, I'm saying no need to mug it. It's not possible. Git commit -amend, and here you can write new message. Are you following me? Created main file. Hello. You got my point?
Yes.
What I did? I'm able to change my, I'm able to update my
Oh,
comment.
yeah. That is your comment.
Comment. If you want to see your last comment, you can use git log. So it will show you when you push the code last time, what comment you have given. Can you see this?
Okay.
Before that, your comment was this, right? Everything is there tracked. So your head, this is your local repository head. It is mapped with main. So let's push it. Git push, which will push your code from local to remote repository, and you can see your changes, right? So this is enough. Okay, I'm just stopping over here, people. This is enough, and now you can do the practical. Give me a second. I'm not in hurry at all.
Oh,